Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Laura. This is the Last Minute Laura channel, and when you come here, you can usually find me doing something crafty or handmade. There's a lot of outside garden content right now as well. Bang! Well, this one's a full silky right here. Look at the magnificence. So, if you're new, I would love for you to join. Definitely hit that subscribe button. If you're not new, click the like button. It helps the channel grow, and I would really appreciate if you could click that like. Anyways, it is a rainy day here today, and I do have plans to do things that are outside because I thought it was just gonna be like cloudy and a little rainy, but it looks like we're getting like a full rainy day. I'm happy about it because we really need it. We need like a couple of days of rain, if I can be completely honest, but it's fine. One day is going to be awesome. I'm happy about it, but we still need to do things today. So even though it's raining, even though it's crappy outside, we've got chickens that need to come out. So let's start with that. Let's get the chickens out for the morning. It doesn't look like the sun's up because of the rain, but it is. And I'll keep an eye on them just in case any predators think they can get close because it's not so bright this morning. But anyway, we've got to do that first. And then we're going to be making a salad today for lunch entirely from the garden. And then we are also going to be harvesting a whole bunch of our peppermint, spearmint, chocolate mint, all the different kinds of mint, and setting them to dry for tea. So now that I'm thinking about it, maybe the rainy day wasn't the best choice, but here we are, so let's go let the chickens out. Jeez Louise, it's like hella raining. Gotta get over there. Well, I'm all bundled up. Oh, there's some turkeys in our field right now. Let's see if we can keep you guys dry too. I don't want you to get wet. Okay, let's go get them. Good morning! Good morning, everyone! Well, I'm glad I have this nice dry building to stand in. Look at those two. Hi, guys. Hi, Thunder. Good morning. Okay, this is fun and all, but I'm worried about the camera, so we're going back inside until the rain slows down, and then we'll come out and we'll feed the chickens and we'll do all the things. But for now, it's really raining, so I'm gonna go inside for a little bit. So while I wait for the rain to stop, or at least slow down long enough for me to get out there with the camera, I am going to make a tea, and we are going to try the lilac sugar that we made last week. Let's see what it looks like now. Interesting. The blossoms have lost their color. They're just white now. So it's a no-go on the purple sugar. It seems that the sugar has hardened quite a bit from the moisture in the flowers. Now let me smell it. Oh my goodness. This smells like lilac, you guys. For real. Super floral. I'm excited to try that in my tea. That's your breakfast, mister. Yeah, that's all for you. That's your breakfast. Okay, you have your breakfast. I need to make tea. Alrighty, tea is now ready. One for Alex, one for Laura. Alright, so now I'm going to try this lilac sugar. I don't know what my plan was. Am I gonna actually put the bits of the flour in my tea, or do I just put the sugar in the tea? And I'm using about a teaspoon. I don't really put sugar in my tea much anymore, so this is gonna be a little sweet, but I think it'll be good. I'm gonna taste just the actual sugar, see if it tastes like lilac. It legit tastes like lilac. Like sugar, but also like lilac. That's awesome. Wouldn't that be fun? A set of floral sugars for all of the edible flowers. Like I've got the lilacs, I've got roses, I've got violets, just making sugar with all the different flower flavors to see if they taste any different. Milk time. What do you say we taste test the tea to see if there's any flavor? I mean, the milk is cashew vanilla flavored. The tea is orange pekoe flavored. Let's see if there's even a hint of a floral flavor left. For sure there is. Maybe it's not super 100% obviously clear that it's lilac when it's in the tea, but it for sure tastes floral. Okay, I'm gonna sit and have my tea now. See you in a little while. Okay, I just finished my tea. I figured I would take a minute to sit with you and show you an update on our two silky chicks. These two little ones are, well, this one's a full silky right here. Hi. Hi. So this little one is Pearl. She is a silky. We traded eggs with a neighbor and got some silky eggs, and this is one that hatched. She's so cute. Hi. This one we have not named yet, but I think it's a boy. What do you think? Also, this one is clearly not a full silky. He does have 5 toes, which is the silky trademark. His thumb is like split in half. That's kind of what a silky's foot looks like. Anyway, he's got the silky feet, but he doesn't have silky feathers, but he does have like the dark pigmentation and big eyes, and he looks kind of silky-ish. So I'm wondering if he's gonna come out frizzled at all, or if he's just gonna be a 5-toed, not silky. But Pearl for sure, she's a full silky. They both hatched out of silky eggs, so his mom is a silky, but I think his dad was not a silky. Anyway, I just thought I'd introduce these guys. They're inside today just because they are significantly smaller than their brothers and sisters, and Pearl doesn't have any way to keep herself warm, really. Her down is very, very fine, and since it's raining, I thought it would be safer to just keep her in, and I didn't want her to have to stay in alone all day, so I brought her brother in so that she could have some company. Hi! I'm gonna just spend a little time with these ones, and then I will get back to what I'm doing, and we'll go out in a few minutes. I think we'll go out to the garden and collect some peppermint, and maybe we'll collect the kale for lunch because it looks like we've got a break in the rain. Okay, it's a little later. Time to feed the chickens. I'm trying to bring you with me. Oh gosh, this is not working. I'm trying to bring you with me, but it's raining, so I needed to get an umbrella so that the camera won't get wet, but it's hard to carry a bucket and an umbrella, so I'm just gonna walk to the chickens and I'll meet you there. Hi everyone! You don't seem to mind the rain too much. Hi guys! How you liking the rain, Diane? Really slims you down, girl. Look at that scraggly rooster. How are things? Okay, now the birds are eating. All is well. It's raining kind of a lot, but I have stuff to do. I'm gonna just do it. So I'm gonna get my basket and I'm gonna start harvesting some kale and some peppermint. So let me just get my supplies and let's do it. We're gonna be taking some of this mint here, some of that mint there, and some of that mint back there, some of that mint back there. We're gonna thin out this minty area. Okay, I figured this is safer for you. You're under the umbrella. I'm just gonna pick the mint, okay? I really wanna hack back some of this mint so that the catnip has a better chance to establish itself here. It's like being strangled by the mint. There. That's a pretty good bunch of mint, I think. What do you think? Looks pretty good. We'll sort through that inside. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with some kale. Also, just as a bit of side information, when I say I'm harvesting kale, I don't just mean kale. I mean anything green that goes in a salad. So today that is going to include some unripe radishes. It will also include some baby kale. So these little red Russian kale plants that are all around me here, I am keeping them small by cutting off all of the biggest leaves pretty much every other day now. And that way we've always got baby greens. So fun! And this rain that we are getting right now is going to just explode this garden. Okay, now I need some, ooh, a worm, nasturtium. Why don't we eat some nasturtium leaves today? I've got some of those right here. Pretty. Nice peppery flavor, really similar to a radish. Okay, now I have to move a little bit, but I'm gonna get some bigger stuff over here. We've got beautiful collard greens. Oh my gosh, these kales are so big now. Can you see it from where you are? Sorry if the angles aren't gonna be good during this vlog. It's raining and I have to keep the camera safe. but I've got dinosaur kale, I've got green, what's it called, ruffled kale? All the kale things. Ta-da! Now we're inside. Here's all the mint that we got, and here are all of the salad greens. Very exciting. And yesterday's eggs I haven't put away yet. Beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna leave the salad greens here for a bit while I sort through the mint. We're gonna put the mint out, spread it out, and decide which ones are going to be turned into tea and which are going to be turned into bundles for hanging to dry. So let's go do that. Really is raining out there. Try and get this to look a little bit more like something intentional, huh? Okay, so I am on the floor now. I've got a nice big piece of fabric and I've got my mint. What I am going to do is take each of the little bunches of mint. I'm going to pull off the lower leaves. So I'm going to pull the lower leaves off of each of the branches so that I've got these nice little stems. And by doing that, I, first of all, separate the leaves that I will dry out for tea. You want one, Thunder? And then I have these little bouquets that I can bundle together to hang upside down to dry, which is perfect. They are still wet. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So really short stems, I'm just gonna sacrifice them and pull all the leaves off. I'm not throwing out the stems though. I am gonna try and find something to use them for. But if it doesn't have a nice growth tip on it, I'm just gonna pull all the leaves off. If it has a nice growth tip and it's a pretty little bouquet, then I will hold it separately to be bouqueted together. Because I think that will be pretty. Don't you think, Thunder? I also have this plan for this summer to start storing mint, dehydrated or dried or whatever, for inside the chicken coop in the winter. Because apparently putting dried herbs in with the wood shavings helps with mites, and wintertime is when the mites get into the coop because it's nice and warm. Mites are little creepy crawlies that get on your chickens. They get in their fur like lice. We didn't have much of an issue with mites this winter, just our white leghorns, but that's because they don't know how to groom themselves properly because they're like factory farmed chickens. But the rest of our girls take care of their skin really well, but the white leghorns do have trouble in the winter. So I want to try and solve that for them this winter. So I've just finished with the mint now. Let me show you. I've got these lovely little bouquets, which I'm just gonna leave on this sheet to kind of dry a little before I package them up together. And we'll package them up together in a little while. I'm just gonna leave them to sort of dry out a little. This is the like garbage. I'll just give this stuff to the chickens. And then this is all of the sticks. So this is all of these stems. I'm gonna dehydrate them or dry them out or whatever and do something with them. I don't know what yet. If I don't figure it out by the end of today, you should leave a comment in the description. I'm sure there's a good thing. I know I can just add them to the tea, but I feel like they have structure. I wonder what else I could do with them. And of course we have the beautiful mint for tea. So this mint, I am going to rinse it. I wasn't planning on it, but it appears to have a lot of sand on it. My hands are like sandy just by pulling it all apart, so I am gonna rinse that. It's very bright out, but it's also very foggy. I decided I want to bundle up the mint now, and it's stopped raining, so I want to be outside, but oh my gosh, it's so humid, it's so bright, but it's time to bundle up some mint. So let me show you how I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna take these mint branches and I'm going to bundle up bunches of them by the stem, and then I'm going to tie them up with this fabric tape, and then I will hang them to dry. I haven't decided where yet. So for this mint, I'm not really concerned at this point what mint is what. I've got 6 or 7 different varieties of mint growing in my herb garden right now, and I do know which ones are which, but they don't need to be all put together for these bundles. So I'm just gonna take one of these pieces of twine and I'm gonna tie a slip knot, the same type of knot you start crochet with, and then I'm just gonna loop that slip knot around the bottom of the mint and I'll pull it tight. And this is gonna be the bottom of like I'm making a hanging thing. I don't know what to call it. This is not a tutorial, obviously, but this is the bottom. So since this is gonna be the bottom of my like braid of mint, I'm just gonna double knot it so that it has some security there. And then I'm gonna create another slip knot, maybe like 3 inches away from the first one. And then I'm gonna make another bouquet, and then I'll just tie it into that slip knot. And basically I'm gonna move up the rope here, securing little bunches of mint. That way it's spreading out the bundles, but it's also saving a lot of space, keeping them pretty close together. But also keeping them far enough apart that we're not gonna have any mint going bad. And the good thing about using a slip knot is as this mint dries, it's gonna shrink, and the slip knot and gravity will allow it to tighten a little bit. Instead of having all the mint branches falling out, by using the slip knot, it will just tighten up around the remaining branches. And here we go. Made it to my last little bundle of mint. There. See? It's kind of cool. And now I'll just hang this to dry. I think I'll hang it in the kitchen because I think it's pretty. And I think Alex will think it's pretty too. Anywho, that's that for that. The light's not great, but do you want to see some flowers? I'll show you some pretty flowers I've got around the garden. There's a lot going on blooming right now. Don't worry, I still plan on doing a full garden tour later, but like check out these beautiful petunias. And this bed of petunias is just starting to explode. Look at that awesome, I think it's a straw flower, but it could be a Shasta daisy. It could be an aster. I honestly don't know. That purple flower is really pretty though. The petunias look amazing. The marigolds are really starting to take hold now, which is awesome. We have this beautiful dinner plate dahlia that my mom gave me, and it's starting to bloom. These first blooms are little. They're not gonna be dinner plate size, I don't think, but throughout the summer, I'm sure we'll get some really beautiful sized blooms. We have a bunch more cosmos blooming now, which is so exciting. I'm very happy about it. We've got red ones and maroon ones and pink ones, and gosh, even the first zinnia is about to bloom. Probably not today, but you know, a couple more days. And look at this decorative willow. It's like so beautiful right now. It's gonna grow long tendrils and it'll shade out a lot of this grass later in the summer, but right now, wow. And it's right next to this beautiful red tree. I don't know what this one is, but it's beautiful also. I think we'll get married under these. Maybe in this section. Plus then our pets will be with us because this is our pet cemetery. Why, hello, madam. I didn't know that you were sitting here with us. These must be second-year canes that I missed pulling out last year. We've got wild black raspberries in the actual back garden. Oh. Why, hello. I'll take it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna collect some salad greens now. I won't bring you for that because it's me picking dandelions. And you saw that last week. Why don't you watch the chickens? I'll give you a little time lapse of the hens while I pick some dandelions. How about that? That way you can still have fun too. Want some dandelions? You guys look so pretty. You're such a pretty chicken. What do you think, guys? It's a girl or boy? How about this one? Girl or boy? How about that one over there? Girl or boy? I have a feeling that we've got all girls, but I also have no idea. That's a boy, for sure. Anyways, I'm happy to share my salad with you girls. A couple more weeks probably and you'll be getting raspberries. That'll be fun. All right, so, excuse me. So I'm gonna go back inside now and I am going to probably do nothing for a little while and then I will get started on making us some lunch. What should we have? Just kidding, we're having salad. But are we gonna have tuna salad or egg salad? Who's to say? We'll have to see. So stay tuned and like the video and subscribe and leave a comment. What do you like better, tuna salad or egg salad? Or are both gross? I like them both. Beautiful. All right, friends, we're back inside now and it's time to make some lunch. Alex and I have this goal for summertime to try and eat something from the garden every day and to try and use as much as we can that we can grow and that we can build and that we can make and that we can have here. So we want to try and include more eggs in our diet because we have chickens. So if you've got any really good egg recipes, let me know in the comments because I want them. I want all of the really good egg recipes. But oh, look at me showing you. I'm like, here's my sink full of dirty dishes. I hung up the mint. So here is the mint hung up in my window in my kitchen. And the rest of the mint is just back here in a bowl. And all of the ingredients that we're gonna make into a tasty salad are just down here. I prepared a few things ahead of time just so that I could actually show you what I'm going to make and make it a little bit more fun. So like I said, normally I want to be including more eggs. Today I'm gonna be doing tuna just because I'm in the mood for some like soy sauce and sesame seeds, and I think that tuna lends itself good to that more than eggs. Although eggs go well with those things too. I think we're gonna do a tuna salad though. So let me show you the ingredients I have collected from the garden and the ones that were in the fridge. And this is actually a great time for me to say, hey, you want the recipe for the salad dressing I'm gonna make? Then you should join my Patreon. For $2 a month, you get access to all of my bullet journal spreads. Whatever I make in my bullet journal, I'm going to be posting there on my Patreon for patrons. This week's vlog will be accompanied with the recipe I'm using for the salad dressing. I'm making my own salad dressing because well, you'll see, it's really, really easy. You don't need very many things and you can make a really tasty salad dressing. So if you want the recipe, join my Patreon. The link is in the description down below. In addition to the bullet journal spreads, you also get exclusive access to our Discord server, which is a community full of makers and crafters and handmade friends and planty friends and animal loving friends. It's just a great community full of people who chat about all kinds of stuff. And it's a group who got started from the live stream that we do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it's just sort of expanded from there. So definitely check the links in the description if that sounds interesting to you. And if that doesn't sound interesting, it's okay, because I'm still gonna tell you what the recipe is. It's just, you'll get an actual like photo of it. Let's look at the ingredients. We're gonna need olive oil, apple cider vinegar, and mustard. I'm using whole grain Dijon mustard. You can use whatever you want. I am also going to be including every herb that I was interested in eating today. So that for me is a little bit of summer savory, some basil, some mint, some dill, a little bit of tricolor sage, some oregano, lemon thyme and silver thyme, a whole bunch of parsley, and then I've got some baby radishes. So they're not quite full size, obviously, but they're still spicy and they're still tasty. And since I have to thin out my radishes anyway, it's a great way to still use them. Also, the most exciting thing I think for me and for a couple of us in that live stream community I was talking about, the nasturtiums. They're finally growing big enough to start pulling leaves off of. Look at these beautiful lily pad leaves. These taste so similar to radish, you wouldn't believe it. And look at this one. This is the Alaskan dwarf mix, variegated one. It's so pretty. And I even got my first nasturtium flower. We're gonna put it into the salad. These taste so peppery. I'm gonna not lie to you. This is the second nasturtium flower. That's how I know what it tastes like. These taste just like eating a radish, but look how way prettier than a radish this is. It's a pretty like substantial looking flower. Like it's pretty juicy, I want to say. See what I mean? It's got like a good structure to it. But look at the color. Wow. Anyway, that's for herbs. And then we're also going to be using some lemon zest, which I just peel a little bit of the rind off, chop it really finely. We're going to use about a tablespoon of that. And also we're going to use some garlic, about half of an onion, some tuna, sesame seeds, soy sauce, Frank's Red Hot sauce, salt, pepper. I'm going to put some pickles in it and some flax seeds. There's my pepper. And then the greens. Look at the magnificence of this. Oh gosh. That's amazing. That all came out of my backyard. Is that not? Gosh, look at some of these. That's just so pretty. Look at, oh gosh, look at this rainbow chard Look at that. Wow. Is that not amazing? Okay, let's see what else we've got in here. Then we've got the dinosaur kale. Beautiful. The regular, this is like the kale that is at the grocery store where I live. I picked some dandelion greens. I was telling you about that, just so that we could have a little bit of forage in here as well. Where are my collard greens? Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's like so pretty and we get to eat it. How fun. I also foraged around the edges of the backyard and I found some broadleaf and narrowleaf plantain. So we'll add those. And I found my favorite kind of dandelion, this one. I don't know what it's called because I don't know any of the species, but this leaf, it's like always sweet and juicy, no matter what size you pick it at. Versus some of these kind, when they get bigger, they get more bitter. Like this leaf will likely be quite bitter. But for some reason, the ones that are shaped this way are like juicy and sweet always. Now let's wash these greens first. So while I am rinsing off the greens, I'm not really washing them heavily. I'm just sort of rinsing off the sand and bits of soil that got left on the leaves. But I'm also taking this moment to tear up the leaves and tear out the tough spines in all of the greens that I'm using. That will just cut down on the amount of yucky, bitter bites that we'll take. That being said, we had rain all night last night, and so most of these greens are super watered down, I want to say. Like, they're not like necessarily sweeter or anything, but they're not so bitter because they've been shooting out new growth all night. I'm really excited to learn more recipes with collard greens. They have such a nice texture. So I've got my salt. I'm just gonna put a little bit of salt on them. I know it looks like a lot. I'm gonna be rinsing a lot of it off. And I'm just gonna do this with them and massage it around for like a minute. All right, so now it's all mushed up. And now I'm just gonna rinse it with water. Ooh, fun green. So let's do the rest of the stuff. Okay, so let's make a salad. Or at least let me show you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow my recipe that I kind of made up the last time I made my salad dressing. So I'm gonna do 3 glugs of olive oil. 1, 2, 3. Like count to 3. And then I'm gonna do 2 glugs of apple cider vinegar. Glug, glug. And then we're gonna do the juice from half a lemon. So I've got a lemon here. And then 2 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. Okay, 1 and 2. Remember that what we're eating here is kale, so that's why it's so much Dijon. Okay, 3 cloves of garlic. So first I'm just rough chopping the garlic, and then I'm going to rough chop all my herbs. So I showed you the herbs I'm using. Use whatever herbs you want. I just like that we have herbs right now. So I'm putting in so many herbs, and I don't mind, because what I'm doing for the salad dressing is I chop the herbs and stuff up so finely all together that it's kind of like a pesto almost. Like you're not biting into it and just tasting parsley. And I'm gonna take my lemon zest, which I put on the recipe about 1 tablespoon of lemon zest, and I'm chopping that in also. All right. Oh my God, that smells so good. Look at this. So now I'm gonna put this stuff into the salad dressing bowl. All right, now I'm going to finely chop up this onion, and then I'm going to chop these nasturtium leaves. I'm just gonna shred them. And then we're gonna do the soy sauce and hot sauce next. So I'm using half of a medium onion, and I'm gonna just chop it up. Okay, so now I'm gonna get the nasturtiums. Is the plural for nasturtium also nasturtium, or is it nasturtiums? I think that every time that I say it. Nasturtiums. Anyway, I'm gonna take those leaves, and I'm just going to roll them, and I'm just gonna chop it. Oh, this is gonna be so yummy. Okay, and then I'm adding that to the salad dressing. And then I'm gonna do soy sauce, just like a glug, and Frank's red hot sauce. I'm gonna do like less than a glug. I would use sriracha usually, but we ran out of sriracha. I'm also gonna put some sesame seeds and some flax seeds. I just add flax seeds to always in our salads now because it's like a nice little touch. And then I'm gonna do pepper. Good. That's it. And then I'm just going to mix this stuff up together. Maybe it's a pesto salad dressing. Why don't we call it that? Look, that looks like a pesto, doesn't it? It's not, but it looks like one. Garden pesto salad. Did I miss anything? Oh, I know I wanted to put some pickles into... Candace, thank you for these pickles. They are delightful. Just chop a couple of those. Perfect. All right, now let's make the salad. There's our greens. Okay, so now what we've got to do is include the tuna. I decided I wanted it to be a little bit heavier, so I'm heating up some rice. And then I'm just gonna mix the tuna in with the remaining flavor things. And we'll be putting this right on top of the rice. All right, yeah, I think a fried egg would be nice. So I'm gonna do 3 fried eggs to put on top of the salad. And these are yesterday's eggs. See if I can do it twice. What? Twice? No shell, no yolk. Also, that red dot in the egg does not mean it's fertilized. It just happens sometimes. Although it is probably fertilized. Anyway, I'm gonna fry these eggs. You ready for some snack?
Now I am.
So here's the final product. We have fried egg, Frank's red hot sauce mixed with mayonnaise over top of the tuna, which is all seasoned delightfully, our tasty kale salad, and I added some rice because I'm really hungry and I'm kind of pumped to eat this. So now we got 3 of those. Daddy will be here soon, and then we'll have some lunch. It was delicious. Forgot to show you us eating it, but it was really, really yummy, I promise. Excuse me, Thunder. Oh, I didn't eat the nasturtium. We can taste test the nasturtium together. Okay, ready? Here it is. Beautiful. Mmm. It's like a sweet, spicy little radish, but it's soft and crisp like a really young pea pod, but spicy like a radish and sweet like a lettuce or like another flower. Delightful. It's a little later in the afternoon now, about 5:30. Alex just ran off to go pick up some straw bales. I thought we could take this time to go outside and get started on the garden tour. I changed my mind because I got distracted by a kitty cat in a sunbeam. Hi, miss. How you doing? Hey there, kitty girl. Hi, mama. My big pineapple kitty head. I put this cat bed on a table and put the plants off so that Miss Peekaboo can have a nice view. Hi. Look at these pretty toes. Look at how cute your toes are. Okay, I'm going outside now. Bye! Just look at her. She's so cute. Okay, so first let's begin with the rock garden out front. I call this the rock garden because there's rocks around it. This primrose kind of looking like it might be finishing up for the season. I have no idea though. Marigold blooming. Another primrose doing really well over here. Look at that pretty lady. So nice. Some vinca. No, this is verbena, sorry. Some verbena. Little daisies coming up. Nasturtium, that's the one that I picked the flower off that we had at lunchtime. Oh, look at that. The succulent is blooming more. So cute. So cute. Looking really good. That'll definitely fill in I think it'll look really pretty. My chamomile look great, smell awesome. Do you hear those frogs? My snow in summer coming along really well. Little dahlias blooming. Look at that. The dahlia right now is the same size as a marigold. That'll eventually get much bigger. Some petunias. Sweet alyssum. More sweet alyssum. Those are some zinnias right here. Petunias all along that side. Sweet alyssum. More petunias. Look at that petunia. Wow. That is just spectacular. This is all calendula. It's gonna be amazing eventually. Right now it's just babies, but they will be very big, beautiful plants. Another chamomile blooming happily. Look at that. Wow. Oh look, here's one of my mom's hybrid petunias. I was telling you guys about these. They're like trumpet shaped. They're not quite as big, and they're like muted colors. This one's like almost gray. It's such a pale purple. So neat. On this side, more petunias. I had a lot of fun with the petunias, as you may see. And Alex just got home. Nice bright yellow straw. That's super duper. Very happy about that. I think I'll have him bring some of that to the back right now so I can mulch my paths today or tomorrow. Oh, I'm happy. That's great. While Alex goes and unloads the truck, I'll show you the rest of the front garden and the side garden, and he'll meet me in the backyard. Here is another fantastic wave petunia. Look at all the blooms on this one. I think I'll pull this one off because that looks like it's about to age off anyway. Wow, look at that. There's like silver in these. That is just lovely. And then I've got another marigold. My nasturtium's coming along well. I've got my mom's ornamental barley, I think. Another marigold came up in there, looking great. This kale really survived, which is so fun. Another kale back here also survived, which is also so fun. Anyway, that'll turn big and wonderful. This garden, again, it doesn't have anything crazy happening just yet, but it will. Here's my lemon tree. I told you it was sunburned. It's... Yeah, I want you to be cameraman, but first I have to say, look, my lemon tree.
Come along with us. Come along to awesome time.
Look. Calendula. There's calendula. Along with us. Ta-da! It's a little bit bright. I feel like I'm getting golden hour wrong.
7, 6, something like that.
Anyway, look at all these plants. I've got a bunch of tomatoes. The tomatoes have finally decided they want to survive, which is great. I'm very proud of them for making that decision. You know what? Come on over here. Let's do a thing together. A garden thing. So here's my tomato plant. Here is a sucker branch. We're gonna pull the sucker off. We're also gonna pull the branch below it off because it's too close to the dirt. So everything that's down low, we're gonna pull off the plant. The plant is gonna be really stressed out for like an hour, and then it's gonna be just fine, I promise. So there, now the lower branches are gone. And then we'll just pull off those sucker armpits. And there we go. Now we've got a pruned tomato plant ready to go. And in theory, since it's so wet right now, I could do this and shove this stick into the dirt. And there's a pretty good chance that that will root and turn into a tomato plant. These are all gonna be zinnias. Well, they are zinnias, but they're gonna flower. Zinnia flowers. And look at the elderflower tree. Has some blossoms right here. Some right here.
Wait, hold it.
Here. We're gonna be harvesting these for something. Something. I don't know what. Something. Okay, come look at the beans.
What is that?
A volunteer tomato. It just showed up. I didn't plant it. I didn't plant a seed for a tomato. And yet, there it is. But look at these snow peas or sugar snap peas or snow sugar peas. They are starting to lean towards the fence, and now that they've got something to grip on, they're gonna take way less time now. They're gonna start speeding up that fence.
Speedy Gonzales.
So those ones are the ones for this side. The nasturtiums, come on over here, I'll show you. Looking really pretty.
What are those?
Nasturtiums. The ones that taste like radishes. Lovely. This is a sunflower. It's gonna make red sunflowers. And oh, look at that. Our peas over here are taking off also. So that I will...
Sorry.
It's okay, it's worth it. Look, the silky.
Hi.
Hey, cutie. Okay, so hold on. Which ones? What did you name that one?
Nighthawk.
Nighthawk. And then this one we haven't named yet.
Nope.
That one is Pearl. And then the gray one at the back is Pingu. What do you think we should name this little silky rooster? Look how little it is. So cute. I accidentally planted a false chamomile here. Not a chamomile, just a wild daisy. I thought I found a chamomile and it was not a chamomile, so now you know. These are all zinnias. Look at, they are thinking about blooming. This one, I should break it. I'm gonna do it. Hold your breath for a second. Just break off that bloom. Break your own heart, Laura. No, don't you come over here. Don't, go away. Go on. Get away from my peas. My lettuce leaf basil came up, so that's good. No, don't film this, it's a weed.
This?
Here, give me the camera. Look at my cucumbers. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Cucumbers. And that's a sunflower. I think that's good for that garden. You want to get a backup shot of it like from here so that they can see what it looks like this week.
Ta-da!
Looks beautiful. Oh, on their way over, show this.
Yes, I'm gonna show this side though.
Yeah. Don't forget to show all the sides.
The full experience.
So this is the nursery of things. This is gonna be a bunch of flowers and stuff. And over here, cosmos. Over here, zinnias and a ground cherry. I thought maybe a ground cherry would be fun. Hi guys. Marigolds and nasturtia. Hi chickens. Lady Diane. Hello Marigold. And Fern, looking rather disheveled today.
Aww.
Oh, hi Clover. Hello Poppy. Hello. You look so angry. Then I've got these baskets here with zinnias, chamomile, some nasturtiums, my coleus. These nasturtiums are all looking not that great, but they are great. I pulled a bunch of leaves off of them, which may have been my bad. Look at that. So pretty. Hello! This is one of Olive's babies. Hi! All along the fence in this garden, we've got green beans, and lots of them are coming up now, which is so fun. See? Beans. Our beautiful dinosaur kale. Look how pretty it is. I just love how it grows. I think it's gonna look so good. Oh, look at these tomatoes. They really are getting tomatoey. We've got our first tomatoes, and these ones are, does it say soup on the front?
Yep.
These ones are the ones that are gonna taste just like Campbell's tomato soup. Thank you. This one is also a soup, I believe. And then these are all yellow zucchini along this side. I already am aware that I think that I planted things really close together, so that happened. Just don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. This is all hot peppers here. Habanero, and then squashes, another chamomile, another shot of a cute little chick. Oh look, the wisteria is gonna bloom. There's our wisteria. She's gonna bloom 4 or 5 flowers like she does every year. The cucumbers I put here have not come up yet. That's what this cage is supposed to be, a cucumber cage. Hey, look at that! We got a fruit over here. Nice to meet ya. And beans, we got lots of beans coming up over here. So far, so good. I'm not seeing any of the scarlet runners, but I did dig one up by accident yesterday, so I think that they're coming up, just taking their time. These peas are a little bit behind, but they'll pick up. This rain will definitely help everything take off. This whole bed is all calendula. Look at how much they've grown since last week. Look at that. It's already like a thing. I'm so excited to see the flowers start coming out of this. This area is going to be full of orange and yellow and gold, just really beautiful, beautiful flowers. And then our cosmos started opening. We've got 2 white ones in this mix. I think 3 white ones. I think those are going to be white also. Maybe imagine if this whole bed was white cosmos. I'd be so happy. That would make me so happy. Look at how fun they are. It looks like that one's going to be white. And there's another one. So cute. This is going to be all 36 inches tall, full of white flowers. Over here, we've got, what are they called? Snapdragons in here, which is very cool. And then I've got my green zucchini over here. The path on one side is lined with kale, and on the other side is lined with marigolds. So, well, that's a bad example. There's a sunflower that got in here. Kale, kale, kale. The kale is growing. This is all from seed. I grew all of these kales from seed, which is something I'm very proud of, must say. On this side, we've got marigolds every 12 inches. All through here, I've put some zinnias, a couple of poppies. I think this is a poppy. Am I wrong? It's not a zinnia. It might be a bachelor's button. Because I only planted cosmos, poppies, zinnias, and bachelor's buttons in this zone. So that's either a poppy or a bachelor's button. You let me know. The marigolds are blooming crazy. The radishes look awesome. Some of these are probably like already very, very small radishes. Like not real radishes, but like, yeah, look, that's like, it's got radish vibes for sure. This whole garden bed, all flowers, all the time. Oh, and we have this lovely rainbow chard looking beautiful. And this lovely ricin plant. It's a castor bean plant. It's quite beautiful though. It's gonna be very big. So in this garden, everything is coming to life. We just picked a whole lot of kale this morning, so I'm pretty happy with how much the kale still looks pretty full. Also, really excited about the petunias. They've fully like erupted over here. There. Now that tomato will be happier. Look at this tiny tomato. I don't know why it looks like this, but it must be a variety thing. It's just a bizarre looking plant. It's not dry. It's been raining all day. That's just what it looks like. This is what a normal tomato plant looks like. And this is a different one. So I'm excited to see what that does. I'm very happy about those. That was a good idea. I'm glad we got radishes.
Radishes.
Those sunflowers right there. From birdseed. Over there, ground cherry. Not doing so well, but it will. Calendula. Calendula. Marigold. Chamomile. Kale. More kale. Dahlia. I'm just playing with. Do you know what this is, Alex?
What?
It's an oak tree baby.
Hi, oak tree.
I was weeding the garden, one of the ones by the forest, and this, I dug up an acorn that had a sprout by accident, and I decided it should survive, and it should grow into a 100-year-old oak tree. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes.
So now it's our pet. Okay, so now let's look at the zinnia bed. Ta-da! No zinnias on this one yet because I plucked back all of them. Remember a couple of weeks ago, I pinched back the tops. Obviously, I made a mistake here, and I didn't pinch the actual growth tip, so now I'm going, sorry, zinnia. But you can see the ones that I did pinch back effectively now has 2 growth points instead of 1. So that's great. This is gonna be awesome. Just pretend there's no weeds here. That's not important. And Alex and I made this garden this week. So I dug out all of the weeds and grass and wild violets, and then I separated the wild violets from the weeds and the grass, replanted the wild violets all along the edge, so that's pretty. Filled it up with dirt that didn't have any grass in it, and then I transplanted all of my wild strawberries that I found around the yard, as well as our cultivated strawberries from my mama. Check these out. First strawberry. Let's see if we get it before the rabbits do. And then I put some more zinnias on the other side, marigolds, nasturtiums, calendula, and a chamomile. Because, oh, and kale. Because fun. Look how fun it is now. So much more fun. Way more color. Plus it matches that garden better.
Like my outfit.
Okay, and now onto that shade bed. I feel like I showed you this earlier. That's fine with me. This beautiful decorative willow, which I think is called a peacock willow. If I remember, it's either a phoenix willow or a peacock willow. Somebody else has one in the group Discord. And I saw it and I was like, I have that. The hostas are looking great. Chamomile isn't dead. Nasturtium isn't dead. Our first zinnia. Our first zinnia from seed, you guys. I grew this from a seed. Do you understand? I'm not getting that you understand as much as I grew it from a seed, a piece of wood with genetic material inside of it. I put it in dirt and created a flower. I know the flower did most of the work, the plant did most of the work, but like without my intervention. Basically, it makes me feel like a goddess. So look at my first zinnia. So happy about you. More cosmos looking beautiful. Begonia looking great over there, looking happy. This garden is looking really nice. I'm actually like really happy about this one.
Yep.
Over here, we've got some pretty marigold.
Hostas.
Hostas.
Hosta la vista.
I'm bringing you to where the beautiful smell came from. Here it is. Nothing?
Nothing. What do you smell?
This. It smells like lily of the valley.
Oh.
Isn't it cute? Little bells.
That's cute. Look at the bells.
I wish that would be blooming at our wedding. Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
Tra-la-la. Hey, look! The irises are just about to bloom. These are little mini irises. They're going to be so pretty.
That's pretty.
You're pretty. Our Japanese maple's pretty too.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely. Anybody want some Japanese maple seeds?
Can't have it.
Anyway.
The smeller ain't the best.
Is that it? Did we do the garden tour?
I think so.
That's it?
That's all she wrote.
Well, there's the garden tour. We're not done the vlog, but there's the garden tour. I don't think we're gonna... Do you want to get Thunder? Because I wanted to show everybody his cute tricks. Oh, look, my double begonia has bloomed again. Oh, hello, sir. So majestic. Hi, mister. You want some mint? Sit. Good boy. Hello. Turn around. Good boy. High five. Good boy. Bang. Oh, he's such a good boy. Roll over. Thunder, roll over. Roll over. All the way. Roll over. Come on. Roll over. Oh, so sad. Oh, roll over. Roll over. You can do it. Come on, Chunky. Roll over, Thunder. Roll over. Roll over. Come on, roll over. Oh, he doesn't remember. You don't remember. What am I supposed to... Oh, my goodness. Oh, gosh. Hello. Oh, gosh. Hello. Are you so cute? Oh, yes, you are. Oh, that was kind of a rollover. Bang. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. Roll over. There you go. Good boy. High five. Good boy. Oh, he's so good. Oh, he's a good boy. Have your foot? Oh, thank you. Can I have the other one? Oh, thank you. Can I have the other one? Thank you. Can I have the other one? Oh, too many asks. You ask too much of me, Mommy. I am so small. I'm a very small boy. Oh, you're gonna bite me if I don't pet you? Look at this guy. Oh, gosh. Oh. Who is that? Who? What? Hello? My basil. Fancy basil. I don't know what kind it is. Maybe you can help me out. If you know what this is called in the comments, let me know. Because it's basil-ish. Begonia. Oregano. I ripped back a bunch of that today. Blue, purple petunias. So pretty. Parsley looking good. Sweet alyssum looking good. Nasturtium looking good. Columbine looking beautiful. Basil over here. Still so much mint. We chopped most of the mint down today, and did it grow? I swear I chopped all of this. More of that fun, pretty basil. There's this bush basil right here. Fun. Chamomile. Bangin'. So happy to see you alive. Beautiful flowers. The creeping mint. Creeping its way along. Looking so cool. Does it not look so cool? I think it looks so cool. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like this. It's like it's climbing over these rocks. So neat. So pretty. This succulent is doing really well here. It's like a rock garden plant that I just put from a different area. Look at that sage. I found the white sage. It's just planted with the regular sage. Oh, that's a pretty rock. Wow. See, this is why you should put rocks in your garden. So fun. Anyway, this is the regular sage. That's the white sage. That's like from my mom's a million-year-old plant. My thyme is doing well. I've got my creeping thyme. I've got my lemon thyme. I've got a different variety my mom grew. Dune Valley thyme, an upright thyme. There's my rosemary, my silver thyme. Look at, there's a dill coming out of there. Love dill. This I said was a dill last week. I am wrong. This is a chamomile. Same with this, another chamomile. I'm letting them survive because I love chamomile. But look, there are some dill in here. There's some dill. My onions right there looking good. Mojito mint back there. And then my tricolor sage. Look at how cute this looks all together. I love it. And I love all the rocks because like when I'm staring at my garden, which I do. Look at, isn't that fun to look at? Look at these. It looks like you could break it, but you can't. It's all one piece. Or like this one. It's like blue. Or this one, it's like actually blue. So pretty. I love rocks. If you're new here, I like rocks. If you're not new here, you already knew that I collect miscellaneous items in a borderline hoarder way to fulfill my collection soul. Anyway, that's the garden tour. Here's the garden. There's my really cute dog. I feel like there's got to be something else. Anyway, I'll see you a little later. It's a little bit later now. I've got a task to finish before the sun goes down, and that is washing down the eggs from today. So I'm gonna show you the eggs we got. So there was a broken egg with the eggs in the nest box when I was out there just collecting, so I have to wipe the eggs down. Anyway, how's your day going? My day's going wonderfully. I'm so happy about the straw that Alex went and picked up. For 15 bucks, we got 6 bales of straw. That's amazing. I don't know if it's that amazing really, but it's better than what the prices are here, so I'm happy about it. Alex just unloaded 2 of them into the chicken yard and they are so happy. The sun is just about to go down, but now they're all playing in the straw and tearing it apart and just having the best day. I'm so happy about the rain. I can't wait to see what it does to the whole garden. I bet you the garden's gonna just be nuts by next week when you see the garden for the garden tour. I don't think you'll even recognize it. So our final number for the day is 10 eggs, which is not bad. And we have quite a few hens, so that's a little low, but they're beautiful, aren't they? Look at those colors. So that's it for the daytime part of the vlog. I'm not gonna close out the vlog here yet though. Actually, why don't I give you the vlog conclusion and then I'll just put the footage over that I'm going to take this evening after the sun goes down. I'm going to take footage of where are they? Back here somewhere, the babies that are in the incubator to see if we can see any development going on in the eggs. Most likely we won't be able to see very much at all because they're due on Sunday and right now it's Thursday. So this is actually our last chance to take a look at the eggs that are in the incubator because now it's going to be the lockdown, which is you're not supposed to open the incubator at all. You turn off the automatic egg turner so that the eggs stop turning around, and that way the babies that are inside can finish absorbing all of the nutrients they need. They can orient themselves and start getting ready to hatch. So today is our last chance to check it out. Hopefully we will not have any eggs coming out of the incubator and everything will be perfect. And then on Sunday we will have some hatching. So I think I might do another vlog on Sunday just because I want to see the babies in the vlog. Let me know what you think. How many do you think we are going to have hatch? We've got 15 in the incubator right now. That being said, we can't confirm that any of them are really alive except for like 4. We have 4 that we can confirm because they're light colored eggs. All of the other eggs are either really dark brown or dark blue. So there is no light that passes through, so we can't tell if there's any babies inside. So your guess is as good as mine there. I'm hoping we get about 12 because we've been getting about 12. Maybe we'll get 15. Let me know your guess. And so I really hope that you enjoyed the vlog. It was a little more scattered. I feel like I was a little more scattered today than I was last weekend, a little less organized, but I hope that you enjoyed it. And if you did, leave me a like. I'd really appreciate it if you could click the like button. It would really help the channel out. It would really help me out. And if you would like to support the channel further, definitely subscribe. You can also join the Patreon for $2 a month, $5 a month, or $10 a month. All of those are equally awesome to me. I'd really appreciate if you'd love to join the Patreon, that you do. You get access, like I said earlier, to the Discord, the exclusive Last Minute Laura Gang Discord. We still haven't come up with a name for like the group of people that gets together in a community as a result of this channel. Anyway, if you have a suggestion for that, leave that below. Comment anything. Just give me the engagement comments. Anyway, friends, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much to my patrons, all of you. I really do appreciate you. I hope you had a good time. I had a really good time. I hope that it rained where you are in a way that helped your garden grow. I'm gonna see you next time. Have an awesome rest of your week. Stay safe. Bye.